Welcome back to Crafts and Challenges. Today I'm going to show you how you can make your own piece of paper, and you will also, I made another video how to make the pulp. This is the actual consistency that you will need to make the paper. And this is how the paper will look when it's done. And I also made a book already with 8 pages. It looks like this. Only has 8 pages because some of the pages are a little bit too thick. So yeah, that's what I also have to look up. So they don't get too thick. And for this, you will need picture frames. I would recommend 2 picture frames because I don't think so. It's really easy to make one of these, but if you can, because my dad made it for me, I helped a little bit, not that much, but you sure need that. And then you need another one, picture frame, with a net on it that you stapled it so it holds in place. And then I would recommend that you also have a big tub or something container that you can put a lot of water in it, and you need a lot of water, and I would recommend only 1 handful to put in, not too much. And you also need some towels from the kitchen or from somewhere else, and then you also need a thick beach towel to suck the water out of the paper, or it will be really soggy and you will have to wait a long time. So yeah. So now, let's get in the video. First, you will have to mix up the pulp, and I would only put about 1 handful in this amount of water because you will have to have a tub or something that is big enough to fit the frame in that you want to put in, because you will have to put it, like, dump it in. So yeah, and this is basically what comes in there, but because this is so dry, I'm not gonna put in it because I already have enough in here. And this is about a handful what I have in there. And so now, first you will put this in place. So you will put this like this, and it has to fit in place. Then you're going like this in, like this, dumping it in, taking it out, and shifting it a little bit around, mixing a little bit. And if there's still too much pieces, I would recommend like this. I would also recommend you just grab those pieces out, or sometimes I just let it go like that. I go up like that, and then I just sit it like that and leave it until the pieces of papers are settled. And then I just grab it and let the water go up. And you have to wait until the water cannot move anymore like this. And then you just wait until the water from the edge is gone, because you don't want that the paper moves around. So yeah, and then you can take off the frame, and then we're gonna go to the other station. But here you could also just put some of these pieces of paper into here, so there would be a little frame, because you can also see a little bit of here that there's some pieces in here. And so now we're just gonna leave this a little bit, and I will come back and go to the other place so you can see how it will go. Yeah, I will see you then. Let's go. And so now here you will have to put this really carefully like this to the edge, and then make sure it's really close to the edge, but not really that much. Then you go down like that and just press down really lightly. And then you can already really carefully lift up. And if nothing comes up, you should put some water on it so it can lift up a little bit, and then it should be a little bit more better. I usually do this with a little sponge, but because I don't remember where I put it, I'm just gonna do it with my hand. And then you just press a little bit more down. And if it still doesn't come up, then I'm gonna get a little bit more water. Yeah. I will be right back when I get it off. I'm back, and as you can see, I did it, but it still has some holes in it. And because I want to fix that, I'm gonna add a second layer. I don't know if it's already too thick, but we rather try it than not. So yeah, let's do the second layer. I'm gonna do the second layer, and then I'm gonna be back. So now I added the second layer, and this is how it looks. Now it's more darker, and yeah, now you have to just fold this over. I'm not gonna make any more paper, but you could. And then you just fold this over so it's nice and flat. You press on it a little bit. So the water gets sucked out. But after this, you also have to press out the water from it. And for that, you will have to take this off, put the other towel over it, the beach towel, make it nice and flat over it, and then something really big, and you have to press out the water. I'm gonna show you that. So now you can see this. This is what you're gonna need. You need really something really thick, and then something really heavy, and you just stand on it, even jump on it. Just have to get the water out, and then move a little bit to some other side. You can see that there now this. That's what you have to do. But also be careful, because this is really, you could fall if you're not really careful. There, and I think that's good. Now you will have to let it dry. Until then, the time will tick, and then you can go and check on it. But I'm gonna check on it right now, because I'm curious if it's already dry. Ooh, this feels already really good. Mine dried really fast. It's not really dry, but it's getting better. It's not that, see? It sucked the water into it, so you need always a thick one. And now you're gonna sit that and let it dry. Until it dries, you will have to wait. And I will show you how the actual finished paper that we made here will look. So yeah, see you then. So the paper has finished dried, and here I am back, and this is how the finished paper will look. The edges are never really exactly like this, because when you take it off, of course, sometimes some pieces stick to the net, so you will get a piece of paper like this, but you can cut it so it looks good. And of course it's still a little bit not really straight, so then you can also with the iron, you can iron it so it's more straight. And then you will have a really good piece of paper. And so what I need you to do for this video, please don't forget to give us this video a thumbs up, subscribe my channel, and don't forget to go to my dad's channel, check